Oh, I appreciate it, mate. But I've got to say, I haven't done too much preparation for this particular podcast other than this video that we have been dangling throughout this particular episode and live stream. It is an absolute cracker. I think I've hosted maybe 10-ish podcasts this season. So I've had a little flick through all of them. Had a look at some of the best moments, the highlights, the funny moments, the great moments, the moments that we'll never, ever forget. Lots of panelists can be seen in this video. They're all in here. It's an absolute cracker. So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. To you four, thank you for coming on. To all the panelists who have been on the show throughout the season, thank you so much. And here is this famous video.
If there was a player playing for Spurs in the Premier League and got a couple minutes off the bench and scored, we would be wanking ourselves silly. Everyone.
I've enjoyed that sign in the background. Stop, enjoy your life. Love a bit of optimism here on the KickCast. So thanks for coming on, Matt. Tom, do you want to give some credit to MacArthur?
No, I don't, because Auntie...
Thanks for coming on, mate. Which superhero would you like to be?
I'm very afraid of getting my DC and Marvel universes mixed up, but I'm probably the oldest and fattest on the panel, so I'll probably go with the Hulk.
Lucas and I turned into the 21st century versions of Lennon and McCartney today.
New Year come, dog, Meredith cops faithful, Mariners have choked again, come back for the red men.
Johan Cruyff would be smiling in his grave watching that Newcastle performance.
And thank you to all our listeners for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. I'll probably catch you in a fortnight when I'm next on. And to all our Gosford listeners, if the cum dog's on the prowl, look out.
Oh yeah, the Italian pizza bar in Lidcombe is awful.
Not really Italian.
Well, that's what they claim to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
My nonna spat on it from up above.
We're all thinking it would be cool to come up with a good song or chant for the whole terrace to get around up there in Sydney.
Seeing we've got Simon on, I've decided I'll pull out the guitar. And we're going all out. Where Sheila walks and pufters, call us the Socceroos. Ale, ale, ale.
Let's just say I spent about 3 seconds thinking about this before I joined this podcast.
While you were doing Japan analysis, I was looking up rhymes for Fornaroli.
There's something that we all want you to know. He's the best in the world and his name is Bruno.
I'll say, first up, that mine isn't going to be sung live. I've recorded it. I've added some little effects in there to make it sound even fancier. We've been shit since 2015 and no coach has changed that. But if Graham leads us to win, I'm gonna crack a fast. Are we ever gonna see his face again?
Ante Milicic is actually like the biggest Fugazi manager in the league. I'm sorry. Like, he's just like...
If you dangle a carrot in front of these two sides, and it's probably Melbourne Victory who will respond to the dangling.
Double dangle from Party.
Like, I know I use the word je ne sais quoi quite a lot, but it actually is... it actually is...
You know what it means, Tom? Do you know what it means?
Absolutely. Je parle bien français, Simon.
Très bien. Très bien.
Yeah, Harper, as he's walking through, clearly at Lidcombe Station on the way to the pub before the game last night.
The Royal Oak
was frisked and targeted as a proprietor. I don't know how to say that word. I'm not the lyrical gangster himself.
A proprietor of illicit substances.
Yes, he was. Yeah. We will say
notorious.
Falsely accused, but apparently
we'll say that.
Yeah.
We're moving to Cyprus, and then MacArthur. Give it up by KC and the Sunshine Band and Thomas Christensen.
In the first edition of this podcast, before you absolutely butchered the recording of it, you had a real good quip for me in the intro. Too bad for that, mate. That's all gone. You can't get me twice.
No, thank you, Megan. So I spoke too much, to take his hair out, and Tom's lost another button on his shirt. So.